Your avoidant doesn't feel bad for your tears. They feed off your pain like it's proof that they still have power. Let's get one thing straight. Your avoidant doesn't feel empathy when you break down. They feel control. Every tear, every paragraph, every late night apology is confirmation that their emotional starvation plan worked. They prey on the weak, the soft-hearted, the loyal. Not because they hate love, but because they crave submission. They want to see how much you'll tolerate before you finally collapse. And when you do, they don't rush to help you. They just sit back and watch like a lion studying its prey. You're crying for connection, they're calculating convenience. Avoidants don't respond to pain, they respond to your withdrawal from it. Because empathy requires awareness, and they traded awareness for ego years ago. They know you're breaking, they just don't care until you stop begging. That's when their curiosity wakes up. That's when they text, "You good?" Not because they care, but because they want to know that their supply still works. They prey on love like a predator hunts opportunity, not because they're strong, but because you kept feeding them forgiveness. Think about it. Remember that night you broke down, phone in hand, begging them to just listen? You weren't asking for too much, just honesty. And what did? They went quiet, blocked your number, left you on red. You stayed up pacing floors, rereading your own messages while they slept like nothing happened. You thought that silence was confusion? It wasn't. It was victory, because in their mind, your meltdown was confirmation that they still owned your emotions. But don't you love how they act calm? How come you're always so emotional? Because you have emotions, genius. They call you needy, but you're just responding to neglect. They call you dramatic, but you're reacting to being starved of love. Avoidants love pretending that they're unbothered, but let them lose control, and suddenly they're the ones spiraling. See, they only look calm because they never cared enough to invest. You can't lose a game you were never playing fair. If this hit, comment enough. Share this with someone who keeps confusing begging for love with fighting for it. Follow for more truth that they'll never admit out loud. You can't make a lion feel guilty for eating what it sees as prey, so stop trying. Stop bleeding in front of people who feed off your pain. You can't heal in the same cage that broke you. The only way out is to stop performing for their empathy and start protecting your energy like your life depends on it. Because the second you stop reacting, the hunter loses interest. They only hunt what runs. They only chase what pleads. So when you stand still, they starve. Your avoidant doesn't care when you cry. They care when you stop caring. Because when you go quiet with clarity instead of pain, their entire power supply collapses. Let them watch you heal. That's the only kind of revenge that doesn't require a word. If you're done being emotionally hunted, grab my ebook, Surviving Avoidant Attachment, link in the bio. It'll teach you how to break free from emotional predators, reclaim your peace, and never bleed for the wrong person again. Think about it.